Shalom, Yasharahla, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharahla. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham HaRakah Kodash for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more quoted precepts. Right? Scripture tells us, he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. We must endure. We must keep on keeping on, man. We must hold fast that which we have till Shiloh come. Right? There's so many people that's giving up on the faith, man. And to be real, I can't even explain why. I'm saying it like that because of people I personally know that was in the truth, that I used to go out and preach with, and we used to have Bible studies and all that. They just stopped. They start going back into celebrating pagan holidays and trying to cover it up under the guise of the scripture where it says, one man, and basically one man setteth up a day above another, to that effect, right? And saying that, well, see, it's saying that one day is no different than the next, and so that means it don't matter what we do. If we're not under the laws anymore, then that means we can do whatever it is we want to do. Like, that's their real life mindset. And my question was, if that's the case, then what separates us from the world? Right? If it's that easy, how come the world got an issue with salvation? If that's the case, right? And it just goes right back into, well, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, it said it don't, but the next question I have is, okay, if that's the case, then why does the Most High speak about destroying 2/3 of His people for not doing what He says to do? Why is there even a judgment day at all if that's the case? If it don't matter, if you keeping the word of the Most High, and I'm not saying that keeping the laws will give you salvation. I'm not saying that at all. But Scripture describes what it means to know the Lord, what it means to love the Lord, what it means to love the Lord's people, what is wisdom, what is understanding, right? Love, all of that goes back into keeping the words of the Most High. So how can you justify doing whatever it is you want to do when Scripture gives you the definition of these things and it's opposite of what you're saying? Right? Yahweh Shai himself said, if you love me, feed my sheep. How can you feed the sheep being a hypocrite? You telling the sheep to do this, that, and the third, but you're doing opposite. You're explaining to the sheep that it's all about faith, and all you got to do is just have faith that Yahweh Shai came and did what He did. But then you go into the scripture and see that it says faith without works is dead being alone. So what's the works? You're displaying opposite of the works, because in essence that's what you're doing when you tell a person it's based on faith. You're telling that person that you have to have works too, because scripture says faith without works is dead being alone. That's why Scripture also says, what is this? Blessed is he that readeth and doeth the sayings and the prophecies. I'm trying to think of the wording, where it's basically telling you to do what you read. So all I'm saying is, man, if you're withstanding all the negative spirits that are in this air to tell you, or that try to convince you to stop doing the work, to go back to the old man, and man, keep fighting the good fight, man. Just like Paul, man. Keep fighting the good fight, man. Keep running the good race. Keep running from that old man. Keep running towards salvation. Keep fighting that old spirit. And just keep on keeping on, man. Especially in these times that we're living in. Scripture tells us to walk circumspectly because the days are evil. Alright, so it baffles me that individuals who know the truth, you know the truth, you know the signs, but because it's structure that comes with that, you choose to let the structure go and ride on Jewish fables. Right? Because that's all that doctrine is, that you can do whatever it is you want. That comes from fables, bro. That's a doctrine made up to ensure that a people stay down. Because Esau Edom knows once the Most High's people wake up to the knowledge of self and they start doing what they know they are supposed to do, which is wisdom, right? They start calling on the name of the Lord, then changes begin. So of course they're going to pay individuals to spew certain doctrines on the airwaves. Man, I don't understand why. Well, I understand it, right? A large reason is because, like I said, these folk want to do it. They want to do what they want to do, and they want to feel good about doing it. So like Scripture says, having their conscience seared. They don't have a conscience with doing the works that they do because it's somebody somewhere that's justifying it with man's words. Scripture tells us, yea, let God be true and every man a liar, that thou mayest be justified in thy sayings. Right? Because if you're saying it, you're doing it. Right? And you will be held accountable for it, man. I said, man, I'm not going to sit here and speak like it didn't hurt my heart when these different individuals just stepped out the truth and started doing their own thing. But at the end of the day, I got to look out for me. Scripture said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, bro. So I got to look out for me and mine, right? And Yahweh Yasharahla, I'm doing it right, man. Don't pay attention to individuals out there that do the work, make your video epistles and all that. Do not pay attention to how many people watching you, bro. Don't pay attention to how many subscribers you have, bro. We're not doing this for popularity. I mean, it would be a blessing if you got over 100,000 and you stay in the thousands every time a video drop. But if it ain't like that, so what? We doing the work of the Lord. This for the eyes of the Lord. And the Most High gonna bless whoever he needs to see it. Whoever needed to hear that word, guess what? They gonna hear it. Right? Whether it's 1, 2, or 1,000 or 200. Right? Either way it go, it will be seen. So keep on keeping on, man. Keep the faith. Keep faithfully working. And we gonna get there, man. We will endure until the end and be saved. Yahweh Shem Yasharahla. So I am with that, man. Yahweh Shem Yasharahla. These quoted precepts in this video were edifying. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Harakakodash. Shalom Yasharahla.